On this Memorial Day 2013, my condolences go out to the families of the fallen soldiers, and my thoughts are with them at this hour, and I trust that the pain, though unbearable, will find some solace in that the person died, doing what they wanted to do, serve the country and being patriotic and so on. On the other hand, I think though we need to be looking at how to avoid more mourning at future Memorial Days, and I'm looking at basically the suicide within the military and so on, and the post-traumatic stress syndrome, which somebody else could end up killing themselves or something like that. I think that we live in an age in which the enemy has done so many things that authorities don't recognize it, but the bottom line is that you have people who don't have the heart. Religion is important for courage, good upbringing with a lot of love and courage and so on, good education, and other things like that. And so the type of shows the folks are watching, the cartoons as children, the absent parents working, etc., and the latch teacher and so on, these young people are growing up without the fortitude that would help them to avoid the cowardice or get in the situation where they feel hopeless and they want to end life. I mean, I see this as so strange for a soldier to want to kill himself when he's trained to kill, and somebody wants to kill him. I mean, go out and do your duty and don't worry about taking your life. I mean, if you're gonna die, you're gonna die out in the battlefield. Other than that, you shouldn't be really rushing to take your life. But I understand that. You see, the Germanic tribes that overthrew the Roman Empire, 3 of them got destroyed by the Roman Empire, by the Vatican army. What happened is that there was a priest who left Egypt, Alexandria, called Arius, and he went in and joined with these 3 tribes, and he taught them a funny thing called Arianism. It's a religion with something funny, but it's not a regular thing. So in other words, the 10 tribes united when they understood the Jewish religion, and this was against what Rome was doing. Rome was keeping them divided by divide and conquer and so on. But the religion brought them together, and they united and smashed Rome. And then of course they went in and isolated these 3 tribes and give them that false religion. And so religion is very important. God protects and helps those who choose him to succeed, as well as you're able to go in the unknown knowing that he's there with you, etc. And the post-traumatic stress syndrome, I saw in a book where there's a cure for it, but I mean, of course, hey, there's money. I mean, you get a disability check and so on, and I'm seeing also that it's not only in battlefield you get post-traumatic stress syndrome. People telling me that living in a community where there are gangs and shooting and all that stuff, that reported too. And you just have to maintain and be strong. I mean, you go there, you do your best, and avoid joining into. In other words, there's a lot of killing here in Oakland, but I am not expecting to be killed in one of these regular ones. I have to be a special situation where maybe the government don't like what I'm saying, they send one of the boys to knock me off, or somebody don't like what I'm saying, different. But generally, unless you're dealing in drugs and trying to rip people off and so on, you shouldn't expect that you're going to live long. Somebody's going to come to shoot you to take your territory or to curtail your incursion in their territory. Or you might be with the wrong crowd and somebody come to take out one of the bad boys that you're hanging out with, and you get knocked off too. So the post-traumatic stress syndrome, I understand there's a cure. In a safe environment, you go into dangerous situations like what caused your stress and see that, oops, I can handle this, and just flip out to that and move on. Now some people feel that probably getting a check would work, and it depends on the person. But being normal and being able to go there and work and function in life, I think it's a lot more worth than a check that they will give. You go out and meet people, you get promoted, you earn money, you save money, you buy a car, you buy a house. Because when you're doing these kind of like check stuff, it seems as if you can't have savings. Um, it depends, I guess. But on this Memorial Day, my condolences again to those who have fallen in the line of duty, and perhaps even those who have died at their own hands, and those who have, various illness that maybe one day they might want to end their lives, or it could end their lives. And in this unprecedented time of peace, in which the president is, working to end the conflicts, I say, condolences again, and may the volume of deaths be diminished, tremendously.